tonight. Updates on diphtheria cases in Edo State. Former Senate Chief Whip donates Marianne Grotto in honor of late wife. Plus, Nigeria's First Lady urges citizens to synergize with government, building inclusive communities. Good evening. You're welcome to the main news bulletin on NTA Benin. I am Anwuli Okolo. In response to speculations on the increasing number of diphtheria patients at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, correspondent Bukola Urubusi visited the hospital to ascertain the situation on ground. The details.
On arrival at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, the crew were taken round to the Children Emergency Ward and Emergency Medicine Department, where patients with other ailments were receiving treatment. Deputy Chairman, Medicine Advisory, Research and Ethics, Dr. Esoen Ogbogodo, explained that since the outbreak of the infectious disease, the university has recorded 18 cases and 3 deaths, out of which only 4 are currently on admission.
The 3 deaths were at the beginning of this outbreak, and they came in very bad with severe complications, and we lost 3 children out of the 18. My advice to the general public is that diphtheria is preventable. So if we have not completed our vaccinations, please let's complete our vaccinations for these children. That's the first one. Number 2, please visit the nearest health facility once you see any of these symptoms that we have discussed, such as fever, cough, catarrh, sore throat, or when the child starts to make a whooping sound. Diphtheria is also called whooping cough.
She said diphtheria is preventable with proper hygiene and care.
We are advocating for strict hand hygiene, strict cough etiquette, and general environmental sanitation will help with the spread, with curbing the spread of diphtheria.
She advised people to be conscious, especially in crowded environments, to avoid contracting the disease. In Benin, Bukola Urubusi, NTA News.
Key players in Nigeria's Cancer Central Program on NTA Good Morning Nigeria say the ongoing partnership to eliminate cervical cancer is gaining strong momentum as the renewed drive is already attracting new investments and policy commitments aimed at expanding access to human papillomavirus vaccination, screening and treatment services across the country. They emphasize that with the National Task Force on Cervical Cancer Elimination now active, Nigeria is firmly on track to making cervical cancer the first cancer to be eliminated in the country. Olusheye Adeamu reports.
But what we want to do at the end of the exercise is that we will have we will have vaccinated 40 million girls. We will have screened 40 million young girls, and that's about 8 million every year, and that's why we are calling it 8x8 strategy. And we will have treated about 10 million women for either pre-malignant lesions of the cervix and about 60,000 cases of real cancers.
Professor Isaac Adewale, Chairman of the National Task Force on Cervical Cancer Elimination, there highlighting the progress Nigeria has made in its national response to cervical cancer and expressed optimism that the country is on track to meet the global target of eliminating cervical cancer by 2030. Addressing lingering myths and misconceptions surrounding vaccines and vaccination, speakers noted that the national HPV vaccination program is steadily improving.
What is important is we need to get out there. You need to help us in the media to talk to people so that we can spread the message. These vaccines are safe. They have been used used, and some countries are almost eliminating cervical cancer in countries, in European countries, where they have been doing with these vaccinations. So we just need to trust our leaders, we need to trust our science and get it done.
Presently now already there are researches that are ongoing. We've really concluded on them, and part of which during the last World Cancer Day we've had a screening activity. By doing that research work, we will ensure that the vaccines that we are actually administrating are really targeting and are means to solve our peculiar problem.
Dr. Usman Waziri, Director of Cancer Prevention and Control at NACRATS, affirmed that Nigeria is aligning with the global agenda to eliminate cervical cancer by 2030. In Abuja, Oluseyi Adiagbo, NTA News.
A new Marian grotto has been unveiled and dedicated to God at St. Stephen Catholic Church, Emeta, in Ovia North-East Local Government Area. The grotto, which was donated to the church by the former Senior Chief Whip, Senator Roland Owie, and his late wife, Lady Helen Owie, was dedicated to God by the Catholic Archbishop of Benin, Most Reverend Augustine Akubeze. Jude Abugu has details.
The grotto project for the rural church, which was conceived by the late wife of Senator Roland Owie, Helen, before death took her away, is being dedicated to remind faithful about the close tie between Mary and her son, Jesus Christ. Archbishop Akubeze said the church recognizes Mary as the source through which Jesus Christ came to the world to save mankind.
You have difficulties, you have challenges. There's blessed sacrament in the church, and there's a grotto here to come to Our Lady. You could tell the Lord, you come and tell Our Lady what you have told the Lord, then you go home. Your problem is solved.
Parishioners at St. Stephen Catholic Church, Egbeta, are excited about numerous spiritual benefits of having a grotto in the church.
Very happy, I'm so excited that we have grotto that we can be praying, and our Mother Mary will be interceding to us. We say thank you to Senator Owie, and may God bless him.
So we are grateful the grotto is finally here. So our Mother Mary has been doing signs and wonder in our lives.
As we can see, a very beautiful edifice here. I will thank him for that love, that gesture of generosity, and I pray that God continue to bless him, reward him and his family.
For over a decade, Senator Roland Owie and his late wife have donated at least one grotto each year to the Catholic Church. The family is determined to continue with this gesture in memory of their late mother.
I was on the third decade of the sorrowful mystery. We finished. He opened our eyes. When we finished, Daddy, what of the grotto in Egbeta? How far? I said, we have gone very far. He said it must be completed before I travel. But I didn't know that the traveling is to go.
This grotto was built in honor of my mom, who passed on to triumphant glory on the 9th of April 2025. She's the most amazing, the world's best mom, wife, grandmother. She's our best friend.
Although Helen Owie could not witness the completion of the project, this dedication by the Catholic Archbishop of Benin has fulfilled one of her wishes on the hospital bed. From Egbeta in Ovia North-East Local Government Area, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
The Court of Appeal, Abuja Division, says there is no provision in the statutes of the country preventing a litigant from willingly refunding suspicious funds to the coffers of government. The Intermediate Court reached this decision when it affirmed the final forfeiture of suspicious 1.58 billion naira received from a former managing director of Nizal Microfinance Bank. Olabode Arewa reports.
Aliu Abdulhamid was relieved from his position by the federal government on suspicion of having illegally received 1.58 billion naira as bribes from one Steve Ogidon, a consultant to the Nizal Microfinance Bank. Nizal is a subsidiary of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The three-man panel, led by Justice Okonabang, held that the Federal High Court was right to order that the money be forfeited to the federal government.
In fact, the judgment is clear. commended the lower court for giving a right judgment.
In another development, the appellate court also affirmed the decision of the National Industrial Court of Nigeria that one Dr. John Zira should be restored to his position at the National Examination Council, NECO. NECO has sought the leave of the appellate courts to appeal the industrial court's decision since it went against them. But the appellate court observed that NECO did not display enough good reasons for the courts to grant them leave to appeal the industrial court's decision, since it was unjustly sacked without fair hearing.
2023, the judgment was given about 2023, but he spent a whole lot of time, and they did not explain why they could not come within 90 days.
NECO had argued that the court lacked jurisdiction over the matter canvassed by the aggrieved complainants. In Abuja, Olabode Arewa, NTA News.
We'll take a break now. Don't go away. We'll have more reports for you right after the break.
They know they tell person, everybody must to see with their eyes, Oye Technical Generator Shopping Mall, the headquarters for generator matter. You do well as you make it easy for everybody to get generator. Whether a small one as my pocket reach or Perkins and Meccano generator, all answer present for Oye Technical. For quality generators for borehole, air conditioners, office, business or personal use, them full ground. All our generators come with correct spare parts and for better price. We still get grinding machine, pepper mill, sewing machines, lawnmower, borehole pumping machine. How many I go fit talk? Come take your IC for the generator headquarters. Oye Technical Limited, number 79, 81, 83 Mission Road for Benin and all other Oye Technical branches. Oye Technical Limited, affordable quality generators for everybody.
Next time you visit our hospitality is good.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motosi don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi. Where country people go fit to enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Warri, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still dey wait for. Come meet us for our new party. Wait the opposite Unibet Sport Fidi after UBTH for Ugbo for Benin City. Make you come enjoy a poekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie because we get to experience and well-trained drivers wey go treat you like a kingy. Don't forget to say you fit to travel with buses and small cars for Ameosa Motors as customer satisfaction na it be our priority. Make you call us for 070-3020-4625 or 0813-855-05180. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
Discover the perfect getaway at Rollers Resort and Hotel, where exceptional service meets unforgettable experience. Our beautifully appointed rooms offer comfort and relaxation after a day of exploration. Refreshing swimming pools and exquisite wining and dining options, sumptuously prepared local and continental cuisines, and our shawarma is to die for. Explore our well-suited event center. conference hall, and ample parking lots for all our guests. It's so welcoming and inviting. Visit us at 104 Sapelo Road, beside Con Oil Filling Station, Benin City, or book your stay right now at www.rollershotel.com or call these numbers and create memories that last a lifetime. Rollers Resort and Hotel, where ballers roll out in numbers.
Welcome back. Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, has appealed to Nigerians to work with government in building a more inclusive community where refugees and internally displaced persons are not just welcomed, but truly embraced and supported. The appeal, contained in her message marking this year's World Refugee Day, also implores refugees, once supported, to reciprocate by being law-abiding and contribute meaningfully to their host community. She says the theme, community as a superpower, speaks to the heart of what the community can do to contribute to the most vulnerable among us, while noting that refugees across Nigeria and the world have shown remarkable strength. The First Lady emphasizes that it is often the kindness of neighbors, open arms of strangers, and the unity of communities that turn survival into hope and hope into healing. Jummah prayer holds a special significance in the lives of Muslims, serving as a moment for spiritual rejuvenation and community bonding. Mabel Uraro brings us details from the Benin Central Mosque, where the Jummah service drew a large congregation this Friday.
The Chief Imam of Benin Central Mosque, Sheikh Abdul Fattah Inabulele, admonished Muslim faithfuls to uphold their faith and shun substance abuse due to its negative effects on individuals, family, and society.
Almighty Allah has admonished us, and His Prophet has also told us that we should desist from engaging ourselves in all these, hard drugs. Allah says, "Wala taqtulu anfusakum." Do not use your hand to cause your destruction. Don't use your hand to contribute to your death. And so, the best way you should avoid all these.
Muslim faithful comment on lessons from the message.
When we get home, we should always advise our children and the people that is close to us to stay away from drug, because drug is not good to the health.
Drug, as a matter of fact, is nothing to really be friendly with, as a matter of, especially hard drugs. So it is destroying the society, as a matter of fact, and anything we can do as humans to ensure that it is a part of the system, the better for us.
As Muslims, it is need for us to cooperate with the government so that we can live a harmonious life. Furthermore, he told us that there's need for Muslims to get closer to Allah by learning and also practicing what they learn.
The prayer prayer serves as a reminder of spiritual guidance and community support in addressing social issues. In Benin, Mabel Oraro, NTA News.
This is the news at 7 on NTA Benin. We'll take another break to stay.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedosa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails and small chops, is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We are into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807-777-7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Oluku Junction, Oluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
Just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Yes, so. All the way straight to Mama Miracle. Yes, so. Yes, so. For quality tested material, I say, come Mama Miracle. You need them pay your shrebi. You know what disappoint you.
See plenty Ashwebi for Mama Miracle Store. DJ Mama Miracle Store. This one too much. See all kind of waxy, whether na London wax, Nigerian wax, high target, Hollandese, brocade, Kampala, lacy, Yasek hair tie. All day whether for one by one retail or for plenty boku buy of wholesale. Mama Miracle Store. We get all boku. Make you come collect her now. No need to the holla say I want Ashwebi. Now only 20 I see. I not see reach 50. Foul. Mama Miracle Store. You don't get that now. Any kind design where you want it. Any amount of number where you want it. Mama Miracle Store. Get them. Make you waka enter. See them. Sit down for the head office. 211 Motala Mohammed Way. The story building where they near Ekiosa for 30 Sekula. Mama Miracle Store. This one a big miracle.
Phil Carroll's is fully in operational. Phil Carroll's Lodge, home away from home. Our hotel services is the finest you can get. Our rooms is the coziest and well fitted for your comfort. We have rooftop lounge to keep you away from noise, restaurant, laundry services, and other professional services. Phil Carroll's Lodge stands on the top of Ostrok Electronic Building, 113 at Pakpava Road, Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Book with us today. The rooftop lounge for all forms of celebration and hotels accommodation. Telephone 080-3841-6585. Come and experience hospitality like never before. Our standard of experience and premium comfort is simply the best.
Welcome back. Sports update is next on our lineup with Olumide Guntola as our guide.
Super Falcons head coach Justin Madugu has picked captain Rashidat Ajibade, goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie, and forwards Francisca Odega and Asisat Oshuala among a list of 24 players in search of the team's 10th continental title at the 2025 Women African Cup of Nations slated for Morocco from the 5th to 26th July. Few among others on the list are Osinachi Ohale, Shukurat Oladipo, Michelle Alozi, Oluwatosin Dimeyin, and Omonishola Babajide. Nigerian Super Falcons are expected to conclude their domestic training camp at the Remo Sports Institute, Ogun State, Friday. The Falcons are expected to jet out of the country on Saturday to Lisbon for an international friendly match against the Portuguese female national team on the 23rd of June. Nigeria's opening game is against Tunisia on the 6th of July 2025. In rugby, the 2025 African Men's Sevens Rugby Tournament kicks off Saturday in Mauritius. 12 nations, including Nigeria, will be vying for honors as Zimbabwe and Tunisia will lock horns in the opening match. In beach volleyball, National Beach Volleyball coach Kayode Ajilori has expressed confidence in Team Nigeria ahead of the African Continental Beach Volleyball Tournament scheduled for the 23rd of June 2025 in Morocco. He affirmed that the team has the qualities to make it to the podium after watching proceedings at the team's camp in Kaduna for the past 3 weeks. And in tennis, Ons Jabeur and Marketa Vondrousova met on grass for the first time since their 2023 Wimbledon final, and the winner was again the same after the Czech demolished the Tunisian 6-4, 6-1 in the Berlin quarterfinal. 2 years ago, the Czech, who is currently ranked 164 in the world, beat the former world number 2 6-4, 6-4 in the final at the championship to lift a maiden Grand Slam. With sports update, Olumide Eguntola, NT News.
And that concludes this news bulletin. Many thanks for watching. You can get a recap of the news on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Good night and stay safe.